It's some Friday in November, and my car has icicles on it. Fortunately, I'm not driving my car. So I've decided to add another feature to Vlog Driver. Mondays are book reviews, Wednesdays are current events. Fridays are now going to be rants. Wait a minute, you're thinking, don't you rant all the time? Well, yeah, but now there's actually going to be an official day for it. Today's rant is on global warming. And actually, this rant isn't so much about global warming as it is about global warming skeptics. They bug me. And usually when somebody has a point of view that is different from mine, I'm able to kind of see their point of view. I'm able to have an open mind about it and respect their position. However, I have a great deal of difficulty respecting those who continually argue that global warming is just a theory and therefore we shouldn't worry about it. Well, okay, let's look at two hypothetical scenarios. Let's say, for example, that the global warming skeptics are right, that global warming is just a trumped up theory, that there really isn't any environmental trouble in the Earth's atmosphere, and that everything is going to be just fine and dandy. And yet, despite this, we decide to take measures against it anyway. We decide to take the measures that all the environmentalists are telling us that we have to take in order to protect the planet. 50 years from now, 100 years from now, what harm has been done? Absolutely none. In fact, in many ways, unrelated to global warming, our situations have improved. Now let's take a look at the opposite scenario, where global warming is a problem, where it is slowly killing the Earth, and we don't take any measures against it. 50 years from now, 100 years from now, guess what? We're screwed. One of the big things that is stressed, even in junior high, middle school science classes, is that everything in science is a theory. That's all it is. Theories cannot be definitively proven, ever. But any theory can be disproven. This is grade school science class that I'm talking about here. And so when you say that global warming cannot be definitively proven, my response is, no shit, Sherlock. It's a theory. Of course it can't be definitively proven. But it can be repeatedly not disproven. And so far, I have seen very little evidence to disprove global warming. Look at it another way. We cannot definitively prove that Osama bin Laden is still alive, but the search for him still continues. Oh, wait. Hang on. Damn it. What it really boils down to is that people who are skeptical about global warming really just don't want to give up their comfortable lifestyle. They don't want to have to make the sacrifice that is necessary to guard against global warming. They don't want to do it. And so their argument basically boils down to global warming doesn't exist because I don't want it to. One of the big problems with American democracy is that we have gotten used to the idea that we have a right to anything that we want. And if we continue to do this, if we continue to steal resources from the earth without any sort of payback or without any sort of conservation, then we're going to be screwed. Because the earth is going to say, oh, no more oxygen for you. I mean, am I really crazy for thinking that we should treat the planet with a little bit more respect than we have been for the past 50 years? If that's crazy, then I sure as hell don't want to be sane. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the global warming rant. I hope that you enjoyed. And if you were in some way offended by that rant, well, then you probably should have been. Bye. See you next time.